Good morning everyone and welcome back to another episode of how to make a chatbot for beginners. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to execute terminal commands in Python, in our Python program. So what we are going to do, and also we are going to use a password system inside our, inside our program. And also we're going to add a menu, okay? So first what we're gonna do is we have to come here and run our program, and it wasn't able to execute it. Maybe we have to come Control Shift F10. There, okay, it's executing. Now we'll add something for menu. We'll add an answer for menu. So suppose menu, there's no answer stored in the database, so it will ask you for an answer. Keep a very specific answer that you will not use anywhere else, because this is going to be our code to activate the menu, right? So we're just going to say activate menu, right? All in one go, so that we know that no one's ever going to type this as another thing, right? Maybe if they will, they'll cause the error, not our fault. Right, so now that is in our database. Now we have to go here and we have to do this, that elif Control C Control V. So elif ans is equal to activate menu, then it'll call the menu function, which we haven't defined yet, so let's go ahead and define that. So in menu, we are going to print several lines of code of all the options the user has, and if he clicks that option, we are going to run that part of the thing, right? So suppose I'll write print, let's just say addition equals 1, right? So this means that if they write 1, we will take them to the addition function, right? So we'll take n as input, because if you find a better name for this variable, use it, but I'm just going to keep it as n. And we'll say enter app number, right? So now they will enter the app's number here. If n is equivalent to, alright, we'll also convert this into int just to make sure that no extra thing comes where we don't want it to. So int, right? So if it is equal to 1, call the add num function. So now if we type menu, it should activate the menu and do that, right? So we'll press run and we'll say menu. It activated the menu. So if I press 1, it takes me to the addition app. Okay, this is all going correctly. Now one thing we didn't install last time is we forgot to add the thing, the clear screen option. So we'll do that now. We'll go import OS, and then we'll come up here and we'll do os.system cls. Okay, so now I will explain this OS system a bit. When I first used it, I didn't really know what it does. So apparently what it does is, whatever you write here, it executes it inside the terminal, which in PyCharm you can access right here, and it takes you to the main terminal. I'm just going to make a new one here, right? Terminate the previous one. And this is the one that works best for this, because otherwise I don't know what the error is. It won't let me access the data file if I run it from the command prompt. So if any of if any of you know how to fix that problem, just tell me in the comments, okay? But for now we're going to use this method as it works. So over here also it will work. What we have to do is we have to call chatbot2.py. so this will run that program, and you see it clears the screen. It works over here because we are doing this in the terminal, right? So if we type hi, okay, that went too fast. So what we need to do is we need to add another thing. Over here we have to add input, press enter to continue. The C didn't come. Continue, right? Dot dot dot, because everyone likes those dots, right? So now what happens is that every time it will wait. So we'll just say bye to make it stop, then chatbot2.py again to call it. Now if we say hi, it asks us to press enter to continue, which is what we want, right? Now I will show you how to import other modules that you made and access them within this. So the best thing is, do not import them at the top, okay? Because every time you import something, it takes up more space and will increase the processing time, maybe, right? So always add the thing over here. Add the import statement here if you have to import it, and keep the entire thing in a run function, right? Just do Control A, tab it, go one line up and write def run. So then I could do like, if first we'll make a thing over here. We'll just go to the regular one, Shift F10, okay, and we'll put one is original chatbot, right? So we'll keep this like a secret command, and this will run the original chatbot, right? So now we have an answer for that. So let's go here and just do one more. If elif ans is equal to, what did we name it? We named it to original chatbot. Original chatbot, right? And we don't want to do this menu. We want to do chatbot dot. Alright, we didn't import it, so we'll do here import chatbot. So now it will come dot run. So now what this will do, it will run that chatbot only if we type original chatbot. So if we do Shift F10, it will come down there, and we can do original chatbot. And okay, so this shows that our previous chatbot is running. I'm just gonna stop this program and make that thing little different, because I just thought for a second it didn't work. So while true, we'll ask for input here so that we know that it's a different one. And come back here, Shift F10, original chatbot input. Okay, so now we say hi, but we cannot say bye because I don't think I programmed that. Yeah, see, we cannot say bye. So yeah, that was how to do that. And now you can import any module. So suppose you have a separate thing of a calculator and you want to import that here, so you can do that like this, right? So, and only put the special ones over here, right? Because we cannot just directly add these functions inside the data.txt. It gives an error, like it won't work, right? So what we are going to do is, yeah, so then I had an idea how to customize our chatbot. So we'll add options like changing colors. So let's come here, create a new thing, new Python file, call it options, and here we'll just ask them for a color. We'll show them a menu and we'll ask them for a color, right? So let me just look up my reference here. Color, right? So this is how it will be like while while
2 very boring minutes later.
while run equals true. So while run, we are going to run a program. So in our program we will show them a menu, so it will be print, and we'll just put some values over here. We have, I think, 14 values, so we'll just copy paste this 14 times. Control, oh no, wait, first we'll write inside it. No, yeah, we'll just put this, we don't have to do it 50 million times. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? So that is 14. So here we will write all of the codes, right? So we'll do black equals 0, gray equals 8. These are all the color codes in the what do you call it? These are all the color codes for the terminal. In the terminal there's a color command and there are color codes for that. So we are just inputting all the color codes. You can find it online, just go and search color command for shell or terminal, and so I'll just input all of this. Okay, so we got all the menus set up. It will tell you all of these codes and it will ask you to input foreground color. So first it will ask you background color, bg equals int version of input background color. Oh no, we shouldn't take it as an int because some of them are not integers. We just have to trust that they'll put the correct one. And then fg equals the exact same thing but it's foreground, so I'm just gonna copy paste and we'll make this foreground color, right? Control Alt L for the formatting, and then now we have to print the result. So we'll do print. Oh no, we have to first run the color command. So os, we have to import that, Alt Enter, import os dot system, and we have to write color plus bg plus FG. There's no space in between them, and background is always coming first. Remember to add this space over here, otherwise it won't work. And we'll just press enter to remove that red box. And then we have to print is this what you wanted, right? Oh no, we'll take that as a input. So we'll do satisfied, I guess, as a input, right? So now if satisfied is equivalent to y. Oh right, I forgot. You have to put another small thing over here to know that you want them to type either a y or n, and we'll do dot lower so that it never comes as an uppercase. And then if they're satisfied, then we have to pass, and else, because if they don't type y means they're not satisfied at all. So we're just going to change color. Alright, also before we'll not just pass over here, we have to change run to false to break out the while loop, remember? Otherwise then we'll do the changing of color again. We'll change it back to default, which is black on white, which is control C, and control C, control V, and instead of background plus foreground, we'll just set the color back to background should be black, so 0, and 7 is white. 0F, we need bright white, I think so. Oh no. Okay, apparently if we just print color, it should just reset it to the color when it was to when command.exe started, right? That's a shortcut over there, so we don't have to type that. Maybe if they had some other color, it'll go to that. So we'll do Control Alt L for the formatting, right? And now this should run. I'm pretty sure it should run. So what we'll do over here, we'll put another thing in the menu, which is, we'll copy this, Control C, Control V, and we'll change this number to 2. We'll take this and we'll write options, and then if Control C, L, if n is equivalent to 2, then import options, and oh, we forgot to put everything in a run, so we'll just go all the way up here, Control A, wait, we have to move everything one step down, then Control A, then tab, then come to the top and write def run. We have to put those things over there. So if we come back here and we do import options and options dot run, that should run the options. And now we'll just come here to terminal and we'll do chatbot2.py, right? So that works. We'll press menu, 2 for the options, background color, what do you want to set background to? Oh, we can't see above, we cannot see above. So I'm just going to press enter and enter. So no command, if nothing was given, if you remember, then it resets to the default, which it was not default, it was when command.exe started. So we'll just say y, we're satisfied, press enter to continue, and we'll say bye because we wanted to stop. So what we'll do here, because it stopped at light red was the top was the topmost thing we could see. So what we'll do here is we'll do input, press enter to see more, and we'll just put that there and save it, and then again run chat. Can we just see the recent? Yes, okay, chatbot 2.py, and we'll say menu, options. Yes, now we can see everything. So I'll take B as background and 0 as black. So background will be, remember to make sure about the case also. So B equals background and foreground is black. I thought I put black. Why is it coming white? But yes, I do like this. So yes, press enter to continue, and over here it is not showing full blue. See, only the top layer is coming blue, but if you ran this from the actual terminal, it would show all blue. I just don't want to. So bye, right? Now we can if you didn't like this color, so I could specifically come here and say color, and I think it will reset. Yes, it worked. See, that's great. So now we got that set up. Now if you know any more options that you can put them all over here. Like suppose you want them to call a name, right? So you could put if statement up here, and you'll say what do you want to change, and give a menu, okay? And if the name and all is there, if it's name, then run the name function, and if it's color of text or something like that, then run the color function and put this all in a function, right? But I'm not going to be doing that because no one's asking a name over here. And yeah, I think that's been enough for today. Or no, we'll try to put a password too, okay? So let's put a password in here. Let's make a thing. So def password, and we'll add a user number here, right? So now let's make it actually have something in here. So first we have to do f3 equals open u.txt for read. Now I haven't made this file yet, that's why he's showing me that small error. So let's come here and make a text file. It's almost the same way how we made our data. So we say user.txt. Oh, sorry, yes, text file, right? So it's a text file, and we'll just put an empty thing over here, right? And now we'll do so f3 will open that thing. Now we need to loop through everything to check if the thing is equivalent. So I'm just going to copy this entire thing. Alright, not this, only this part, right? So Control C, get up here, Control V, Oh right, and we forgot to make our list, so we'll say user user equals f3 dot read evaluated and list eval. Okay, so this makes users. Then for length of users and data, that all is fine. No, sorry, data. We have to change the data to users. Right now, if user number is equivalent to data pair 0, we don't have to put questions here. We have to remove this. And shift tab this line, right? Then we wanted to say say print welcome and input press enter to continue, right? And if it is not there, alright, and also we put match equals to yeah, so we'll have to make a new one over here. We go to end matched matched equals false, and here mat matched equals true, right? What's wrong? Matched control alt L formatting. No, alt enter. Why? It's used, isn't it? Matched equals true. If not matched, okay, I don't know what's the problem over there. If not matched, then we want it to, after looping through everything, if it's not matched, print user doesn't exist. Then we'll just take it as p input. Do you want to create a new one? Question mark and YNN, same like we did last time, right? And over here then we can say if p is equivalent to y, and we have to go at the end dot lower, right? Because that's important. If they type a capital Y, we're not gonna catch that. Okay, so if p equals y, then add user. It's going to be same as add answer, but it's going to add to the user. So alt enter, create function add user, remove the pass and go to add answer, control C, control V, enter, right? So over here we're going to add user and we're going to take an not answer, username. Username password has to enter a user number which has to be entered into add user. So user number over here and user number, right? And over here we're going to add username and a password. Control C, Control V. I'm gonna put this password. Gonna put this password. No, that is not what we want. Password, right? It's not. It's just a variable. Username and password, right? So that will do it. And also we have to change this to user.txt, and we have to change the string, not data. We have to use, what did we use? Users. What? Add user. He is not able to find. Okay, that doesn't matter. We'll just put users, comma, user number, and come up here and list, comma, user number, and we'll just change this to list, right? So that will add the user number. And now we have to check if user number is equal, then we're not gonna print welcome just yet. We have to come and we have to do input username and save that as USN, right? USN equals input username. Then bring this all one step down and tab it and put if USN is equivalent to we don't need data, right? We need users. If it's equal to user, what do I do? Users pair username we stored in the second tuple first thing. So then we have to ask for another input, which is user password as input password, and again select all this, tab it, come up here. If USP is equivalent to, I'm just gonna copy this and Control C, Control V, 1 because that is the password, Control Alt L for the formatting, then print welcome matched equals true, right? So now I think it is set up. It will ask us for our password the next time we come. 1 second, did we add it to the menu? We just have to check that. Find the menu, options, Okay, we did not even call the password, so password. Okay, this we have to call at the start of the program, not now, so my mistake. Input usnu just for user number equals input user number. Now the reason I put it little lower, actually we'll just take this and we'll put it right above the while loop just to make it easier to understand for anyone who's reading this code, right? Because why wouldn't we do that? We are good people. User number equals input user number, and then we want to call password equals usnu, right? And then only if password equals usnu we will break out of that loop, otherwise not matched it'll just quit the program. Okay, we'll make it quit the program if it is else sys dot exit 0. Okay, so control, alright, we're not doing it from here, we're doing it from here. So chatbot2.py user number, this is the first thing it asks us. So now there is no user currently, so we'll say 0. Oh right, it doesn't work over here. Oh, why doesn't it work? One second. No such file or directory, but it's right here. Maybe we have to add one by default. So let's go to chatbot2.py, add user, go to add user, where is it? And then we're just gonna take this. Oh, we didn't, it should be list.append, and then we'll take all of this, control C, go to user, control V, remember the comma, then now we'll have to add a number for this user number, so we'll take 0, username will be Abhi, and password will be A. Very easy password, but we just need a demo. Control S multiple times, and now we'll just come here, try running it again. User number 0. Did it work? No, it's another file not found error. Why not now? Where is it? Open user.txt. What if we close it and type it? Maybe it's a bug. User. Okay, fine. So we have to replace every user.txt. So we're just going to control R. So every user.txt, because if you see, I made a mistake. It's only named user. I did not put user.txt over there. To user and replace all. So now all of them are replaced to user and it should work. Chatbot2, user number 0, username, okay, ABHI, password A, and we are in, right? It works. Now we need to see what it does if I typed the wrong one. Suppose chatbot2, user number 0, user doesn't exist. No, it quits. Good. So we'll try doing that again, but if I type the wrong password, so user number 0, username A, user does not exist. Good, it is doing fine. So yeah, this is what I wanted it to do. And yeah, we've got a working thing with a working password. You can add another user. There is a color thing, there's a menu, and I've taught you how to use all that. So that is it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed and hope you've learned much. Thank you very much and have a nice day.